challenge. So this is a 24-inch round.
We're 5 minutes early. We'll be all right. Yes, that's 24 inches. All right. How do you say that name? Maureen. I think I got in trouble for saying it wrong. Like she yelled at me, I think, one day. Maureen. I think I was saying Marion. I'm not sure. Welcome to 2 o'clock Tuesday, where we go live at 2 o'clock. 2 for Tuesday. And I think you are getting 2 for Tuesday today. Angela, Rachel, Stacy, Mary. Jude.
Hey, Jude.
You gonna make that much resin? Wow.
I got stuff to top coat. I got to top coat that one over there for Jenny Quinn.
What's up, Joy? Tracy? Vondez? That's a new name.
Love it. Any new people here? Leave us a smiley face.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel or haven't what is that called? How do they say that on the radio when they say?
Long time watcher, first time caller.
Yeah, long time watcher, first time
chatter. You do typer.
Lori, we always go live at 2 o'clock on Tuesday.
See.
Susan Campbell says, I'm so happy to see you guys. I'm so stressed. This is my happy time.
Aw. We're happy to see you. Sorry you're stressed out. Hopefully we can make you smile some today.
So, we're going to flood coat the 2 mermaids that she did last night and the night before. So it'll be a short video, but informative. So let's just jump right into it. 2 for Tuesday.
See. Remind the folks that we also have the mermaid uploaded.
Oh yeah. And she wanted me to tell you that she has the mermaid uploaded to the time-lapse channel.
If you want to see how they were painted, but don't want to sit through the full live feed process, which if you want to, that's awesome and cool and awesome.
We got a Terry that says, first time ever posting. Well, welcome, Terry.
Hi, Terry. If I got like one
Gin
of those
Germs, what's up?
milkshake mixers from like Sonic where you just like,
Oh my God, how funny would that be?
wouldn't that be so amazing?
Mary Jane, I'm having surgery tomorrow. Totally stressed out today.
I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too invasive.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday
Mmm.
with a big fat margarita.
I want Regios.
We need to get some tacos from Regios. We've never had tacos from Regios.
Have tacos?
Yeah, we got street tacos. Lori, we are going to be using Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. She will show you that there. It's a 1-to-1 resin. It has at least a 2-hour working time. An amazing UV protectant. It says it right there on the bottle. She's Vanna Whiting it. What I say, a 2-hour working time, at least 2-hour working time, up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. You could put stuff on it. And it has no odor. And we sell it on our website. Not these big ones here, but we sell half-gallon kits. ArtistTillDeath.com. What's up, Vamp? Jen Germ says, hello, wonderful people. Package on its way to you.
Oh, thank you.
I think I know what it is.
Can you know it?
Yeah, because I saw a post.
Cheater. Vamp will be here in like a month.
Susan said, I'm out of art coat. Can you flood coat with a countertop resin?
Yeah.
Sure can. That's why it's countertop.
Is that why? Yeah, countertop works just fine. It has just slightly less UV resistance, but
I get both of them. Just curious how you choose. Ah, so she gets diamond coat and art coat.
diamond coat and art coat or countertop and art coat?
Diamond coat and art coat.
Oh. So, if I was just top coating something that didn't have so much white in it, I would use diamond coat because it sets up faster and you don't have to babysit it with a whole bunch of heat. But it's not quite as UV resistant as art coat. It is very highly UV resistant, but it's not quite as much. So if I have a whole lot of white in it, my go-to is art coat.
It's not gonna come to
But if it's got some white in it, or even no white in it, then 100% I like to use the diamond coat because I don't have to babysit it and it cures faster. I don't have to use any heat. It's actually heat-free resin. Has it been 3 minutes?
It actually, give it one more minute because it's, yeah, it has. Just because, no, it hasn't. You just started pouring that, right?
No.
Yeah, it's been 3 minutes. You'll be all right. Diamond coat is just resin's resin.
Ooh, I almost made a boo-boo. So before you resin anything that's alcoholic, seal it with UV archival, like this. Make sure to get the matte.
Not just art says, I wonder about the 500 degrees. When I'm taking my stuff to shows and it sits in the sun, I feel my resin getting soft again, even after 30-day cure. And that's Stone Coat Art Coat?
I've done tests with
We've never had that happen before.
I would ask Stone Coat about that. It may be, if you mixed it up in a humid atmosphere, it may have changed it. And it also may be, if you mix a lot of pigment into your resin, sometimes it'll change the chemical makeup of it. So if you have a heavily pigmented piece, make sure to flood coat it to ensure the rigidity.
Rigidity.
To shows and stuff.
That word just still blows my mind.
What, that it's a word or that I use that word?
That it's a word.
It's better than saying the hardness.
The hardness.
What? What's funny?
Nothing.
Nothing? Jeff was kind enough to mask off this image forming and edge up where my ink has bled out a little bit.
She says, I do a flood coat on all my pieces that are functional.
And I would need to consult Stone Coat about that because it should be good to go after 30 days.
Yeah. Can you use Stone Coat to make tumblers?
Yeah. I would in fact prefer to use Stone Coat to do tumblers. I saw somewhere that someone was using the quick coat for tumblers, which is a good idea because it's a fast setting resin. However, it is not FDA cleared at all. So if you do that, don't put it anywhere near where your mouth is going to go or where any consumable liquid is. You don't want anyone getting or risking getting ill from putting their mouth on resin. I really like how this turned out. I'm not like tooting my own horn, I'm just
Toot, 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 toot. I bet those grips don't come today. I guarantee it. I actually already canceled one set of grips before they even shipped. So it's their own fault if they send them. And do the same with some tires.
I'm just drying the matte spray that I put on it. Oh, I wanted to mix some. Do I want to put Bling It in this?
If you want, maybe a little, just for a hint of bling blingy.
I don't want to put Bling It on the first Mermaid. So I'm going to separate part of this out, which is good practice anyways, because you don't want a whole bunch of resin setting up. Just adding a sprinkle of Milky Way in here. Like a literal, just a little sprinkle. There's a little dots right there. You can always add more. You can't take it out, so always take your time adding a pigment.
Do you need some help?
I may ask you to take this and put it in the dust free.
Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight.
Great. So even though we sealed this and we let it set up overnight, I still don't want to rub the inks too much. So we're going to lightly maneuver all this across the surface. And since this cradle board, which is one of the ones from our website, artistlove.com, is a hard angle board instead of like rounded on the edges, I'm going to let the resin dome.
Is that a mica or a glitter?
It's a mica. Technically, it's a dry paste, but it's colored with micas. I'm gonna have to mix up a little bit more for this piece.
I was gonna say.
You don't want to ever underutilize resin because then you risk hitting.
Yeah, don't be stingy with your resin. If you think you need, 10 ounces, make 10. Make 12 or 16. Like, just always is it compensate? Compensate
Just err on
for
the side of
overflow or, just being a little thin in areas, and you want it to be what do you call it? You want it to be a good thickness all the way around.
That's what she said.
I wonder what that sounds like on them.
Always sounds just like that.
Are you gonna add fire? Are you gonna add fiberglass to the waves?
I'm not. I added some Bling It Milky Way to this, and you'll be able to see it in a second. I'll give you a close up so you can see the little flecks of glitter and shimmer that's in this piece. I thought about it, and it wouldn't be horrible if I added texture with some glitter glass. But I want to be able to take a picture of it in case.
What's up, Clara?
Prints. Clara, that video with the chameleon looked awesome. If you guys try out the chameleons from any brand, keep in mind that it always shows better flip-flopping between the colors on a black background.
Dude, that would be rad, Vamp. She might be getting a bear skull. I want a saber-tooth tiger skull from back in the day. Throwback Thursday to a saber-tooth tiger skull. Rachel wants to know, Erica, will you be adding anything above the hand of the mermaid on the square cradle board?
Oh yeah. I wanted to add something, but I didn't decide before right now what to add. So what do you guys think I should put there? Great question.
Terry says, this is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Terry.
Terry, where are you from? And who else was a new person? There was a new subscriber in here, along with Terry, I think.
So I went ahead and hit this with heat one time, and I'm gonna let it sit in the dust free zone for a couple hours, and then I'll come back in and hit it with more heat, because as the resin's settling, bubbles are coming through from when we mix the part A and part B together. And so for the everything that
California, awesome.
is in there, all of everything, it's gonna try to work its way up. So instead of absolutely killing it with heat and risking the resin getting really thin and flowing off my board, I'm gonna let it just start to work the air bubbles out on its own time, because as it starts to set up, it'll thicken and it'll like express all of the air bubbles, or at least work them closer to the top. So then I go back in and hit it with more heat. Right now, my main goal is to make sure there's no dry spots. Also, no hairs.
I'll talk to a museum for you. We never made it to California on our tour.
But we will be there.
Closest we made it to was Vegas.
We'll be in California in a few months for our Hollywood countertops.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Hollywood. Kristen with the K. Oh. Took your gloves off. Where's that gonna go?
in the bottom of the that's free. Thank you. All right.
That's sparkle.
Next.
Is anything?
No, I agree there needs to be something in her hand. I just haven't decided what that should be. What do you guys think? What should we put right there in her hand? Hey, what should we put in her hand? I bet if you guys asked real nicely. You may draw out a realistic color. Hey, I can't hear you in there. Well, mirror. Kind of looks like she's.
Huh?
Looks like she's like asking a question like, should anything be in my hand?
I don't know. Maybe take some blue and do your like this, but maybe like that. That would be nice. Or put a big old bubble there. I don't know. I just bubble just seems too typical. You know?
But you do the best realistic bubbles.
I don't do bubbles. When have I ever done
You
bubbles?
did a bubble for me when I asked you to draw me a mermaid, and you did like the seaweed.
I think you should do it in that foil, if anything. So it's very subtle. So just get this. Maybe like raise it above her. Like that, or do you want to put it actually in her hand? What do you think? I think you should make it to where it's just. Is that big enough? You want bigger? Give me a pencil.
A pearl and a clam.
Terry has family in Texas. A pear. A bird or a butterfly. A seahorse. I thought about doing a seahorse, but I don't. I've got resin setting up, so.
Oh, this is lovely. See if this works. Actually, I doubt it because it looks way too big. We do have another. Yeah,
I put another nib in here.
this should be in with the thing.
Gibby. Ooh, it's a chisel tip?
Mm-hmm. People are commenting on that picture I posted of that Lincoln, like, yeah, I get it, man. I'm like, you guys are supposed to get it for me. My 50th is coming up.
Right. Hi, Sue. Welcome back, Susan. Clara, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the nail foil. We may do that too, Evelyn. It's a good idea. You would think Jeff was a surgeon because his hand is always so steady. He's amazing. Hey, Rachel. Susan said, I was thinking about that, Lincoln. If his whole fam donated $1, we could get it for him. That's true.
I don't even know how much it is. All I did was just screenshot that because it was such a nice one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tires. I mean, the rims.
So right now he's coloring that bubble he drew out with a deco foil glue pen. I call it a sticky pen. And then we're gonna take nail foil, which is foil for like nail artists. It's like a decal transfer foil. And then press it on there and it'll stick because it's sticky. What, Lincoln? Jeff posted a picture of Lincoln on Facebook.
Yeah. Just letting everybody know my 50th birthday's coming up, and if they would like to give me one, it would be cool.
Claire said, because I love you guys, I will give you $2 for the Lincoln Fund. Sorry you can't really see what he's doing. But it's one of those things that's like super faint. I mean, right now it's glue. And so it's clear. But in a minute, It'll be amazing. Jasmine said, wait, what? Jeff's gonna be 50?
Yeah.
Yes'm.
I don't know where you're.
Right here.
How long before you do this? Is only like,
Seconds.
yeah, not very long.
This one looks bubbly.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
The only problem with this stuff is I can never remember which side is what. I think the cloudier side has to go down.
Yeah.
We're right.
Nope, we just left it. We have to leave it.
No?
But I think the quicker you pull it, like, doesn't it like.
Vanessa said, no way. I would have guessed 40 tops.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After a week is pretty normal to do that. Bonnie, for it to be bendable. Particularly if it's like thinner. But after a month, it shouldn't be malleable anymore. If you just put like your thumb on it and like push it and lift it, it comes off really well that way.
This is so subtle.
Which side is?
It's close on. I think I waited too long.
I think that went out of the.
Looks great.
I think it looks great.
He's a young soul. He is. So,
Yeah, I need more resin.
Hmm?
I bet you're gonna need more resin.
Can they see?
A little. You need to move it this way. There you go. It's very subtle. I like it. Will that disappear in resin? I don't think so. I don't know why it would.
Up a little bit.
No, I don't know why it would disappear. Gerald Mendez. Hello, beautiful artwork. What are you doing with the tape? Cleaning areas. Gerald Mendez, is this the Gerald Mendez, the airbrush artist? Because you are one of my heroes. If so.
So this isn't tape, it's a decal foil. Can you see?
Yeah.
So it's got some iridescence on it, so we put some sticky down so that we have that in this area. Meow. Make some gloves.
Y'all, if that is Gerald Mendez, the airbrush artist,
You're gonna squeal like a little girl.
he's like probably one of the best airbrush artists on the planet. He does amazing. He does amazing everything, but he does a lot of fantasy, like looking starlight portraits, like very mystical looking stuff, like amazing. Like it is him. Well, welcome to our channel, Gerald. We are artists till death. I'm an actual airbrush artist as well.
Check out some of his stuff on the channel. We don't only do alcohol ink and resin. We have a lot of his airbrush pieces as well in here. Super cool that one of your like airbrush heroes just tuned in.
Gerald, what you could put your YouTube channel in there if you like.
It's not gonna.
Well, he could put the name of it. If you just put the name of it, you won't be allowed to put a link or anything. But you can put the name of it, the name of your YouTube channel. If it's the same as that's on here, I guess it would be Gerald Mendez Art Studio.
Gerald, if you decide to incorporate any resin into your work, hit us up. Be happy to help or collaborate.
Have you, Gerald? Have you used resin before? What she's doing right now is she's just putting a flood coat over a piece that she made 2 days ago with alcohol inks, and she's just putting a flood coat over it right now to seal it in and make it nice and purty. Everybody's putting this channel up there. Mary Jane, happy birthday in October.
I made just enough. Sorry, Jen's keys. I'll have to get to yours later. Now we're gonna hit some heat to pop out any bubbles. It's particularly important if you let it set for a minute like I did on this piece. As it's thicker and you mix it, it's harder to have the bubbles release.
I want one of those Oldie Stella shirts. So we have a lady that's working on our, wow,
It's perfect.
that's working on our bee. She's just gonna vectorize that bee and take away the circle.
Awesome.
Fam or someone we know?
Not just somebody. I put it out on Facebook and he said I can do it. A bunch of people said they could do it.
What do you guys think?
LaCrunch, what's up? Distinct Design by Tina. That looks great. Oh, I'd love to do an airbrush piece with Gerald.
It's perfect.
Gerald said he would like to try those alcohol paints. I never tried. They're a lot of fun. They're a little tricky, but they're a lot of fun. The colors are amazing. What you could do with them. She has a couple videos up on our YouTube channel. You just look up Artists Till Death alcohol inks, and
I mean, you're on the channel right now.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They're very vibrant, so if you like color, alcohol inks are amazing. And we're clean, ready for the next piece, which isn't happening today. Can you change the camera angle?
Oh.
It's so awesome. You never know who's gonna hop into the live feed.
It's true.
I have to check on something real quick, so.
Gerald, my dad really got into it, and he's a amazing artist. Like he does everything though. He draws and sculpts and builds and a little bit of everything. And he never seen alcohol inks before, and Erica did it in front of him, and he lost his mind. So we got him a bunch of colors and a bunch of subs, sent it to him for Father's Day. Yeah, definitely check out her channel. Check out a couple of Erica's videos. She's got a couple on there. So this is the point of the show where we say goodbye and to check out all this stuff. Boink, boink, boink. This is all our social media. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Give us that thumbs up if you like it. If you give us a thumbs down, at least let us know why so we can fix that for you. Join our Facebook group, ATD's Poor People. It's a pretty cool group.
It's awesome group.
It's pretty cool. We also have a Teespring, which is a pretty fun little site that we just put the designs. We give them the designs and then they make it and send it to you. We don't have anything to do with making it. Well, thank you, Susan. Thumbs up, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I know it's a short video, but it was something short that we had to do. It's got to be done. Flood coats have to be done. And Gerald
my least
Mendez,
favorite
thank you
thing.
for stopping by. Totally made my day. You're like one of my airbrush heroes. Very inspiring. I try to catch a couple of your videos, your live stuff. I've been airbrushing, God, I don't even know, 30 years? 26 years? 27? Something like that. I'm an old school airbrusher.
You've been airbrushing as long as I've been alive.
No, you've been alive like longer than that.
Longer than 36 years?
No, I'm trying to talk to Gerald.
Oh,
I'm good friends with Terry Hill. I'm sure you know who Terry Hill is. Everybody knows who Terry Hill is. I started out painting with Kaz Fuller here in Dallas, Texas. Not sure if you know who he is. He's an amazing airbrush artist as well. But yeah, thanks for joining us on this 2 for Tuesday. We actually did 2 things on Tuesday. That's pretty cool. Susan's headed to the basement to do a flood coat now. Awesome. All right. You guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday. Be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. Show us your alcohol inks on ATD. Let's see what they look like. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look and see. A look-see. Is that how you say it? Let's have a look-see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be live on Facebook at 5 p.m. Pacific. Airbrush tips and tricks. Awesome. You guys go check him out. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Just gonna have airbrush class soon.
I'm definitely gonna have a live airbrush class soon. I just got to figure out how we can do that. So every time I hear a ding like on a different phone, I'm thinking it's gonna
Disconnect.
Yeah, disconnect. All right, so I'm disconnecting. You guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Bye.
I said bye.